Hi, I'm Charmaine Lord, and this is my friend and fellow cook, Jacquie Monda.
Hello.
And today she will be doing an island caponata. Fasten your seatbelts. Okay.
Okay, well, a caponata is a very traditional Italian vegetable dish, and it can be served hot or cold. And traditionally you would use eggplant, you would use zucchini, and I've added in some ingredients to make it more Caribbean, make it island. So we have...
I'm okay with that.
Yeah, we've got plantain, we have our ginger, we have our yellow currants or raisins, we have the usual scallion and our garlic and red onion. And I used a mixture of, instead of the traditional basil, I used a mixture of fresh mint and fresh cilantro.
Sounds good to me.
Yeah, and two other ingredients, just to be precise. I'm using honey, about 2 tablespoons of honey, and a tablespoon of vinegar. Okay, so we can go right ahead, Charmaine, and we can show our other ingredient. I'll move this over.
Yeah.
And what I did to begin is I cut our plantain, our eggplant, and our zucchini in about 1-inch pieces. I mixed them with olive oil and some of the cilantro and garlic and mint as a basis, and also used scallion. Mixed it and in the oven for about half an hour at 400 degrees. So now it's ready. So what we're going to do is we are going to get our other pan.
Okay.
We're going to cover a little bit the bottom of the pot with the olive oil. And the good thing about cooking this in the main ingredients in the oven is the fact that you use less olive oil.
Yeah.
Because eggplant tends to soak
it up.
And usually in Italy they would fry all of these vegetables. I do the first step in the oven. You're cutting down the olive oil. You can be doing something else while that's cooking.
Sure.
Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to add my garlic. I'm going to add the scallion.
You left those quite chunky.
Yeah, I like them being chunkier here. I like this is all about textures and flavors. So I did in the baked version, I diced the garlic and the scallion as well. So I'm gonna just saute these a bit. So you want to feel that these are in there. Don't be afraid of your herbs you're chomping down on them. They're going to cook down in any case. I'm going to add our raisins now. And I like the yellow ones because they give, again, we're looking at colors.
Right.
Not just flavors, but also colors. Now, Charmaine, you're going to help me to throw these in. So, as you can see, they're mixed together, the eggplant, the plantain, and the zucchini.
And I have to say, the plantain really adds a nice taste and texture to this dish.
And in Italy, and the reason why I came up with plantain is because in Italy they would use potato. And I thought, do I want to use a sweet potato or one of the other root vegetables that we have in Jamaica? And I thought, you know what? The sweetness of the plantain, and you don't want an overripe plantain. You want a plantain, what we call just turned.
Right.
Meaning that it's still very consistent, it's not too sweet. To add a little bit more island flavor to this, I'm gonna add a little honey. Here's my honey. And I'm gonna add a little bit of vinegar. And you can start smelling the vinegar comes in, and I'm gonna add some of the cilantro mint blend, which I just love. Oh my goodness. I've become such a big person on cilantro and mint together. It's amazing. And I'm gonna add 2 more ingredients to this. We might wanna add a little bit of salt, but I grated the ginger, and what I'm gonna do is squeeze, and I assure you my hands are clean. I'm squeezing the freshly grated ginger juice into the pot.
Fabulous.
And that just just brings out all of these flavors. And as you can see, it's kind of like caramelizing, with the honey in there. And I'm gonna add a little bit of salt, just a little bit. Not too much, you can add your own salt. I'm very careful about salt. And now I'm just gonna add my last ingredient, which is a zested lime, which, as Charmaine knows, is a major ingredient in my life. And do you smell that aroma? I'm sorry you guys can't smell this. It smells so good. So good,
We don't
so
have
good.
a microplane, gotta get one.
I'm just gonna add a little bit more herbs because the mint and the cilantro is so great, so great. And there we have it. Charmaine,
Delicious.
delicious. Now we just need to dish up.
Needless to say, I'm very excited to try this.
Hope you like it.
I love it. Wow. Tasty. There's a lot going on, but it works all together. Charmaine Lord,
Jacquie Monda.
fun cooking with you, and it's time we dish up.